In this session, we will discuss some examples on Z transform and plotting the ROC in the Z plane. First one, find the Z transform of the sequence. Also plot its ROC on the Z plane. Given sequence is x of n equal to n into u of n. Yes, let us solve this example. First, I will write given sequence x of n equal to n into u of n, where u of n is a what? It is a step signal. The definition of step signal we can write u of n equal to, it has amplitude 1 for the duration. The value of n is greater than or equal to 0, else it is 0. So let us write the definition of Z transform. X of Z equal to summation or the limits minus infinity to plus infinity x of n multiplied by Z to the power minus n. Okay. Here x of n is given. I am going to substitute the x of n value from the given sequence. That is x of Z equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. X of n is what? N into u of n multiplied by Z to the power minus n. If I am replacing u of n by 1, then limits changes from minus infinity to plus infinity. We are going to write it as n equal to 0 to infinity. Why we are changing the limits? Because u of n we are replacing by its amplitude 1. U of n has its amplitude 1 for the duration 0 to infinity. The value of n lies between 0 to infinity. That is written as a n is greater than or equal to 0. Because of that reason, here I written n equal to 0 to infinity, n multiplied by z to the power minus n. Okay. Now x of z equal to summation over the limits n equal to 0 to infinity n multiplied by z to the power minus 1. Power term I have taken outside, that is n. So why I written like this? Because we have one standard formula, summation formula. That is we can write summation n equal to 0 to infinity n multiplied by a to the power n. If it is so, the answer is a divided by 1 minus a whole square, where the value of a, mod of a, less than 1. If this condition satisfies, then only we are going to write this value. Okay. In this case, compare these two things. If you compare these two things, we can say that here, sorry, this one. Compare these two things, we can write what? Z to the power minus nothing but it is a. So we can write here a equal to z to the power minus 1. Now I am going to use this formula x of z equal to a is nothing but z to the power minus 1 divided by 1 minus a whole square is there. So 1 minus z to the power minus 1 whole square. So simplify. Next step is simplification. Here z to the power minus 1 as it is numerator. Coming to the denominator, a minus b whole square formula is there. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. I'm going to multiply the numerator and denominator by z square, because highest power term is in the both the cases it is minus 2 is there. So because of that reason, I'm going to multiply the numerator and denominator by z square. So numerator becomes z to the power minus 1 multiplied by z to the power plus 2. So power term added, minus 1 plus 2, it is 1. Okay. Next, divide by, so 1 into, here I will write z divided by 1 into z square, it is z square minus 2 z to the power minus 1 into z square, we can write 2z. Okay. Next, z to the power minus 2 multiplied by z to the power plus 2, it is, we can write 1. So it is also a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we can write z minus 1 whole square. Coming to the simplification of ROC. As I told, this equation is valid only when mod of a is less than 1. Here a equal to what? Z to the power minus 1. Hence mod of z to the power minus 1 is less than 1. Z to the power minus 1 we can write 1 divided by z. If you take z other side, so it becomes mod of z is greater than 1. Mod of z is greater than 1. This indicates that Mod of z is greater than 1, nothing but ROC lies outside the outside the circle of radius 1. So ROC lies outside the circle of radius 1. So let us calculate poles and zeros and represent on the z plane. Now equating the numerator polynomial will give the zeros. So I will equate z equal to 0. So only one 0 is there, that is at origin. So it is 0. And calculation of poles equating the denominator polynomial to the 0. So equate z minus 1 whole square equal to 0, that is z minus 1 equal to 0. If you take minus 1 other side, it becomes z equal to 1. So only one pole is present, that is p1 equal to where? At point 1. So this is 1 because this circle is having the radius 1. So this point is 1. So one pole is there, 1 0 is there. And ROC is where? ROC lies outside the circle of radius 1 is there. So I'm going to represent ROC here. Shaded part. This shaded part will give the ROC. Where it lies? It lies outside the circle of radius 1. So likewise, we have to calculate Z transform, and we have to plot ROC, as well as we have to calculate poles and zeros.